Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jolene, and I'm here to bring you another exciting chapter of Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Here I am living in 2012. Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm action. And, hang on, if I press my P button, this will happen. Terran music. Yeah. We have on 7 supply in the 10 o'clock position. I prefer clocks. 10 o'clock position of Bell-Shear Vestige. RnL. RnL. That's his name. RnL. Yeah. Spawning for Terran. Meanwhile, at the 4 o'clock position, in the blue trunks, on the beloved Bell-Shear Vestige. That's not even how you pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about. HerpDerp, ready to continue derping on into the early morn. Now, I just gotta go ahead and tell you right now, I do not get any permission from any players to cast any games. So, yeah, if you're one of these players and you see this on YouTube, then, well, you've been punked. That's all I have to say about you. Bit of good manner going on there by RnL. That's good to see. HerpDerp returning the favour. We're going to see, let's see, we're at 13 supply. Let's face it, we're going to see a 15 hatch out of Zerg. You don't really see anything else against Terran. It's just not as effective. You can't actually do anything against them in the early game anyway. Meanwhile, we're going to see Barracks first by the Terran player. Nice and safe. I guess you see the Barracks gas or gas barracks, or sometimes just mineral only. This drone's going to try and get up though and see whether, and he's going to get up. He's gone back. He's chasing the SCV. What the hell is he doing? Oh well, that completely counters what I was going to say. He's kind of scouting around the front now, being all like, "Oh, is he going to expand?" I mean, I can't stress enough how important it is to scout this information, because it completely manipulates your build. If you see gas first, you preferably as Zerg want to kind of get an early gas, which he's kind of getting an early gas anyway, because you want the speed, because you're going to have Reapers coming in, and Reapers are annoying to deal with if you don't have speed. And if you do, well, Zerglings with speed are actually slightly faster than Reapers, even off creep, so it gives you that slight speed advantage. But the SCV is just going to walk right up here and see that there was a gas built before pool. I like it. This is like the greediest possible build that that you can possibly see in StarCraft, really. Like, it's kind of like, you're not going to do absolutely anything to me, and I'm going to build a gas before my pool. Meanwhile, we see some violence there. The drone getting scared off by a Marine, was it? Yes, it was. Little Marine there. Just chilling, having a day's work. Bit of a smoke break, that Marine's not really doing much patrolling. Oh, there we go. He's sent to kill the rocks. One day, this patch of rocks will be replaced by a command center, by a supply depot. Fuck, I'm getting my names all wrong. RnL now completing his wall while building more Marines. I guess it's understandable. Probably gonna go for a few Marines. See, gets that command center up. What we're already seeing from HerpDerp is a 3rd hatchery, and this is so standard. It's just standard. In the standard position as well, like, you're either going to see someone expand here, or they're going to expand here. And if you're Zerg, you're kind of going to want to prefer the other expanding point, which is here, because you kind of want to expand away from your opponent at all times. That's kind of like the ultimate rule of Zerg, is always expand away from your opponent. And of course it's further away because it's not towards the opponent. However, it leaves you very exposed here, as there's this nice big attack path here, as well as a nice little sandwich point here, so you can set up good flanks around those areas, come in around here and flank at around the 3rd base. You didn't see this because I don't actually have my webcam on, but I just went ahead and extract a trick? Extract a trick. Oh, it's already done. Oh, I've missed it. Well, that's clever. Good old extractor trick. I've supply blocked myself, so I'm going to go ahead and make an extractor and cancel it. HerpDerp, everything I've ever said about you being shit, I take back, because you know how to do an extractor trick. 3rd hatchery now up. 2 more queens in production, ling speed nearly finishing. 6 lings in production, they're probably just going to be used for scouting, but he's not really going to do much because there's 2 bunkers at the front of this base here, and it's going to, I mean, yeah, he could catch RnL off guard and try to sneak lings up here, but it's a very low percentage choice, and you can often get sandwiched by units, especially when you've got units inside the bunker here, because you may only scout 2 units here, but then all of a sudden they come out and they kind of sandwich you along here, and you know, you've just lost a bunch of lings. Meanwhile, we look at the economy of the players. We've got 30 harvesters for the Zerg, in comparison to the Terran's 26. But what we'll see here is mules. Like, as you can see, harvester advantage goes to the Zerg, but there's way more minerals and gas being mined by the Terran because of those. Oh, 10 more. Well, that's just completely changed that statistic way around, as he's droning up his 3rd base relatively well. So we're setting up for a bit of a passive mid-game here. Zerg's just going to try and saturate these 3 bases before transitioning into something. Let's see if he's made that decision. Baneling Nest. No, not really. Alright, so, I don't know, just Baneling Nest for defense, I imagine. Just there at the top of the main base. Keeping on top of his injects, important part of the Zerg. Good map vision as well. Got overlords spread here to see when he's going to be trying to go out for a 3rd base. So he's got all his bases covered here, but what I'd be most afraid of as the Zerg player is just being hit with his stim push. We see 2 starports in production, which is, I guess, kind of odd, but it's 9 minutes in and he hasn't kind of got it earlier. So, oh wait, is this a tech lab? Banshees? Yeah, we're going to see some Banshees from the Terran player. Alright, so it's a bit of Banshee harass. I guess we haven't seen any Hellion harass, so I mean, realistically, the Zerg creep spread should be insane right now because he hasn't actually had any Hellions there trying to kill off the creep, but it's not really that good. He's been making queens for his hatcheries. However, I imagine pretty soon that queen will be put to work and he'll start spreading the creep up, because he kind of, it's very, very important creep spread in Terran. It's actually more important than early units. But we see a flood of lings coming out for the Zerg player, so he could kind of poke in and see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and look at his vision. He sees the bunkers, so he's actually been doing a little bit of scouting, but he even sees the starports. Wow, he's been doing overlord scouting. It's but is he doesn't actually see the tech lab, so yeah, he's well, I have no idea. Has Banshee been sent out? No. This is just a weirdly passive game right now. I don't really have a fusion core. What the fuck? Battle cruisers? Well, this is fucking weird. This is just bizarre. You'd think, oh, look out, he's got an armory, so he's going for Hellbats. But no, I actually just got my armory so I can get ship upgrades for my battle cruisers. Sense right there. That makes so much sense. Yeah, the old Yamato cannon. That's an important upgrade, I think, for battle cruisers. It's funny to watch, but we're going to see some lings coming in now. They're going to probably just do some scouting. He's banked up a little bit of gas. Has he taken all his guys? Let's have a look at the old structures tab. Four extractors. So he hasn't actually taken all of his available gas, but you know, I imagine he probably should because he's got quite a bank of minerals. But we're going to see a Baneling Ball here. But what? No, hang on. Their structures. Back to the production tab. Yeah, we see another 28 lings coming. But hang on, this is awfully close to the base. Can he? Oh, actually, he can see this. This is bad for HerpDerp. He's completely in sight of the Terran player, but he's just going to chill there anyway. He doesn't care, and the Terran hasn't actually come out to try and harass him, so it's kind of interesting. Oh, he lowers the supply depots. What the fuck? I actually think he may not have seen it, but he sees it now. He has to. Hang on. Vision. Yeah, there's Lings there. I have no idea. Oh, but the battle cruisers are up. The battle cruisers are up, and that's just gonna be... It'll be interesting to see what he does here. Baneling's going... Oh, that's just makes it... What? Why didn't he bust through that wall there? Oh, he's going in this way. And then he's gonna back... No, he's not gonna back up. He's going in. Lings are gonna take out... Okay, why repair your bunkers when you can just go... Oh, battle cruisers. Those things are gonna get taken out, but oh my god, that is some serious connections in the mineral line. Let's have a look at the units lost tab. 31 SCVs for the Terran, but that's pretty much everything. The attack is over, and there are 3 battle cruisers on the field. 8 Corruptors in production now for the Zerg player. I guess it is the optimum counter as they do extra damage against massive units, but is he just going to keep massing these battle cruisers, or what the hell's going to happen? I don't even know. Well, this thing's going to get taken out. I think they're just going to chill. Does he even have any army? Like... Well, the Terran's army supply seems to be predominantly battle cruisers. I can see 3, and there's probably more in production. Yeah, there's more. It's all battle cruisers. So he's completely stopped production on everything else. As we see, +1 upgrades for the Zerg at 14 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Better get those upgrades, hey? Now there are Corruptors somewhere on the field. I'm assuming it's there. No, it's not there. Yeah, it's behind this army. Yeah, I think the Zerg's going to win this. 112 supply. But his supply blocked. Oh, and he finds his cheeky Expo. Well, that's going to get taken out. Is he going to lift, though? He's going to want to lift this base. How do you lose a command center to Lings is my question. It's going to go down. It is. He's going to lose it to Zerglings. He's lost a command center to Zerglings. I have never seen this before in my life. Meanwhile, the Corruptors are just chilling out on a smoke break, being like, I thought I was going to have to do some work there. One more joins the forces. They're about to take out these... this battle cruiser army, which are going to move out to try and take out the Lings. I wonder if he's going to sack the Lings to try and bait the battle cruisers. So there's 6 battle cruisers up against army. No, that's active forces, wrong button. Up against this many Corruptors. I don't know what button I'm pressing. Alright, so I think... Yeah, the battle cruisers are in vision now. So he's going to position himself to take them out. Corruption goes down, and focus fire. And is there... No more corruption. Why corrupt or focus fire your units when you can just simply outmass them? Yes, well, Corruptors hard counted battle cruisers there. Corruption goes down to the remaining 3 battle cruisers. Meanwhile, the Link's just going to run up into the main base. And yeah, I imagine this is GG. 110 supply to 52. Yeah, I can't really see him doing anything. But I can see a lot of destruction happening. And he just might lose another command center to Link. Does this guy even know he can lift his command center? Because I haven't seen a lift yet. I mean, okay, there's no point because the Corruptors are here now, but again, just show us on the video, you know? Show us you can lift your buildings. Meanwhile, the Overlord scouts this command center being built over here, and the Lings are going to just go into the main base. I imagine he's going to try and take out these starports here. He's got 1 more battle cruiser in production, 2 more battle cruisers in production, because I think that's all he can afford right now. He's got absolutely no active forces at all. 2 battle cruisers in production, a handful of SCVs. Let's have a look at the units lost tab. Yeah, 60 SCVs. I don't know, I've lost my passion for it. I like to be passionate and loud and exuberant, but this game is just so one-sided and lame. Like, it was a very poor transition. So take that as a learning curve. If you have games from preferably a higher level than Gold League, but I will take anything at this point. Send them to me, and I will cast them. Because I need as much practice as I can get, and I want to see as many action-packed, kind of swinging, both-sided, crazy games, because they're fun to cast. They kind of bring out that side of me that actually wants to do this. But here I am looking at replays of just one-sided affairs just happen over and over and over again. But, well, a Zerg beats a Terran. Doesn't happen that much in Heart of the Swarm. I'm going to leave you with a question, and you can comment on this question down below. Hellbats, tell me your opinion. And I don't really want to hear, yeah, they're OP, or yeah, they're perfectly balanced. I want to hear justifications. Why are they overpowered? Why are they perfectly balanced? If you could alter something about them, what would it be? I'll read about it in Blizzard. Patch. Hellbats can now shoot up. That will be the day. And, well, that was the end of this game. I'm Jolene. If you have any replays for me, send them to the email below, and I'm just going to keep uploading them. I'm just going to crank out these replays because I'm going to try and get better. I'm actually determined to do this, and when I'm determined at something, watch out because it might actually happen. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm Jolene, and I will